Hey everyone, how are you? I'm here to show you my braiding pattern. I know I look a little crazy right now, but I'm going to look beautiful in about 2 hours. Okay, so I have some leave out. I have some on, this is my left side. It's my left side. This is the right side. And there's a little on the side here too. And then this is the leave out that I have on top. I think it's a pretty decent amount. As you can see, I have a side part with the hair heading towards my right. This is my braid pattern. And as you can see, I did okay. I did a lot better on this side, than I did on this side. This side is a little too bulky. Like down here, it's a little too bulky. And here, it's a little bit better. What I did is I would braid, and then I would start braiding here and connect this braid. And then I would braid again, and I would connect those two. And then, so all the braids on this side are connected, and all the braids on this side are connected. And then, so I would have like two big pigtails, and I sewed them up on the back. So that's why these are a little bit thicker. I sew here. So, if you stay tuned, you'll see me sewing bits and pieces of this. Not too much, because I don't want this to be tedious. So once again, this is my braid pattern. And this is my leave out. Hey everybody, I'm doing really well. I put in all of the 18-inch, and I started on the 16-inch, and this is all I have left of the 16-inch. So I wanted to show you one row, or at least, you know, my technique. So this is the length of my thread. It's like the length of one arm stretched out. Okay? So this is my thread, and I used a curved needle. Now I buy a big thing of thread. It's just more economical to buy a big thing of thread, and I like the curved needles, and I thread them all at once. So I have 10 needles. I threaded 10 needles. I may not need all 10, I don't know. And I do the overlap method, so I just finished a row. So this is the row I finished, and I'm folding it over. And I'm going to put my needle through my braid and then through the weft of the hair to start it off. Well, actually, it's pretty straight. Okay, let me start up here, okay, so I put it through the braid and through the weft. This is a new piece of thread, so I'm going to do it a couple times. So the first time I put it through the weft, and then the rest of the time I just go around. I go around the braid and around the weft. And since I'm trying to really lock this particular piece of thread, I'm going to do it 3 times. So that was 1, 2, and this is the 3rd time. And then I just move on. I always kind of feel to see where the last track ended, and I make sure I go right above it. I'm going around the braid and around the weft. And I do it twice just to lock it in there. Okay, now for this sew-in, this is the first time that I don't knot as I sew because it is so hard to take down a sew-in when you knot it every time you go through. So I'm just trying to do it twice instead of knotting, and I'll let you know if when I take it out, if it makes it better or if this sew-in is less secure. I mean, right now it feels like really secure. So I think I'm probably gonna stick with this method if the takedown is easier and if it stays. So as you can see, I'm getting around to the other side, and I'll show you how I lap it. So when I get to the last braid, I go through the weft again. And that's just, I hate having to tack down my edges like after I have a sew-in. If you just do it right the first time, you don't have to do that. So here I tack it down real good. I go over it several times and I knot it. So yeah, it's gonna stay. So you can see it's not going anywhere. Pulling and it's not going anywhere. So this hair is like really nice right now. I'm really loving it. It's like really smooth and flat. I'm really happy that even though my braiding was a little rough, it's like really flat. So I'll come back when I'm at like the very top and I'm like finishing it off. Okay guys, here's the finished product. Sorry I didn't come back to you and show you the top, but it was getting complicated. I still need to glue in a piece up top because I couldn't sew close enough. So my track is showing a little. So I'm going to glue in like maybe 1 or 2 pieces, but I got exactly what I was looking for. It's really full. And of course, it was straight hair, so I did curl it with my flat iron, with my new Revlon. What? Yeah. It's curling really well. I doubt it's gonna hold the curl because I didn't use any product, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm loving it though. I put some layers, like some short layers up top, and then the rest is like lightly layered, just so that the curls could be defined. Like this is my natural hair up here, so it's like the perfect first layer. It's like the perfect short layer. I barely had to cut it. Up there at least. Up here, whew, cut like crazy. But I'm loving the hair so far. It's really soft. Look, my hands are going through it like no problem. I love it. And it's not shedding that bad.